TV with Dr. Susan Tata. The Africa we want: unity, consciousness, our culture, our spirituality, our history. One Africa for Africans worldwide. Motherland's calling its diaspora home. Join my voice. Join my team. Join my campaign. Campaign 21 hashtag 1 million subscribers on the Pan-African Daily TV YouTube. Be a volunteer. Apply now. Be the new Africa. So, I'm just hot. I want to give you all the gratitude for all of you that would be joining on this spatial December 12th. Queen's Day is today. As you can see, the queens are already, or the Queen Mother is sitting in there. Queen to be is also sitting live in the studio. So we're calling all of you to join us. All the queens and kings, come and get your crown. Her Royal Highness is sitting right there. Each and every one of us, it is time to get our crowns, isn't it? I mean, we've been talking, we've been rolling, and I always was thinking, like we know in the scriptures, your crown comes from only God crowns you, or do your thing and you will get your crown when you meet your creator face to face. But little did we also know that Bible says the word of man is the word of God. So whatever we all agree here, it is also the will of God, because we are co-creators. So it is time for all of us to take our crown. And I'm so grateful that December 12th is that day when the Royal Highness and Imperial Majesty is right here, saying we have to start crowning ourselves. We have to put out the royal crowns. And you know what time it is for you to put out that crown. You know why you should wear it. You know what it needs, what you deserve. Because after the 400 years crown taken, listed, and so we don't get that royalty which belongs to us, which was given to us by the Creator in the first place. So because of that, we lost our crowns. And we heard, even like our guest last time telling us that we've all lost our crowns, and we bow down even to people that, to people that have marginalized us or have enslaved or has taken off that crown. So this is the time that we're inviting you on this special day. We call it the Queen's Day, December 12th. It's a day that we will always remember forever, to share gratitude and also to showcase all the things that we have been, being in the vineyard of the Creator, working for our people, for humanity, for nations, for our race. It is time that we get our crowns. We get the crowns here because it's the word and it's the crown of the Creator, isn't it, my queen? Mboloe.
Mbolo! To all our royals of Africa, as I always say, to my amazing, beautiful, handsome, gorgeous royals of Africa, Mbolo!
Mbolo.
Yes, my dear daughter and queen, Dr. Susan Tata, absolutely. Being royal, it's our birthright, okay? It's not something we stole from anybody. It's a power and honor that was bestowed upon us by the Creator, Tata Nzambe.
Yes.
So, as royals of Africa, we went through a rough patch, undeniably so. But nevertheless, as we rise and heal, we have to reclaim our birthright. We have to dust off, right? We have to tear down the slavery, the colonization, the humiliation, the whatever, the chains, the shackles, both physically but also mentally. and spiritually and cleanse and rise to that throne. It's our duty, okay? Because by so doing, all right, I want many of us to understand, right, that what happened to us was bigger than any of us could prevent, you know? So I want our people out there to understand the concept of power. The real power, the God-given power, the divine power, not the power one could acquire, intimidating people around, like pushing people around. Not that kind of power. The power from God, from the Creator. It's a kind of power that, number one, nobody can take from you, because only He who gives can take it from you. All right? And also, our people have to understand that power is not something that is created out of thin air. All right? Power comes from God. And in order for some people to whom God didn't give any power, in order for them to think they could have it, they had to make us slaves. So as they strip us naked of everything, nevertheless, in the eyes of the Creator, in the eyes of Tata Zambe, we are still these crown royals. So the job is for us to do. Because if somebody steals your identity, goes shopping with it, right? All it takes is you to show face. You like, I'm here. Go through all the verification you want, because I'm the original. Our people say a log of wood that has been sitting in the water, you know, it starts rotting. So after a while, from a distance, it looks like a crocodile, right? So it may scare some people from a distance. They're like, oh, don't go to these waters. There's a croco in that water, right? But as they come closer, they realize, oh, it's just a log. It's just a piece of log, a rotten piece of log in the water, which with time started looking like a crocodile. So definitely this is us. We are the crocodile. Why I take the analogy of the crocodile. For us ladies, it's not popular to carry a crocodile purse anymore. But my mother's generation, they were buying these purses. And I tell you, a crocodile purse is known for its durability. It's a piece of jewel that you will pass on generations after generations. The croco is on top. It's better than all these guys, right? So when you're a crocodile, no matter what, your true nature, your true essence will not go away, because some people pull you out of the water, beat you up, scratch you, and all that. So that's what I'm inviting our children out there.
5 minutes later.
I'm inviting our children out there to recognize, to embrace who they are. Okay? Tata Zambe gave us the crown, unlike any other crown, the crowns of unity. What does it mean? It takes for us to have the king, for all of us to be kings. We are Tata Zambe ambassadors on earth. He put us on earth so that we could unveil or express his royalty. What does it mean? We are supposed to be the one to teach the savages about love. We are supposed to be the one to teach them that every single being, whether human or animal or whatever, has a purpose and has its place on earth. We are supposed to be the one to teach them to respect nature, to treat nature as a gift from the Creator, Tata Zambe. So, but we cannot sit in these seats of teachers, scholars, lecturers to humanity. Because unless somebody else come in and bring a skull older than Idautu, and then I will tell them that maybe you're the teacher. But the simple fact that God sent us first, and everybody knows the significance of a firstborn. No matter the shortcomings of the firstborn has a role, and spiritually, he occupies a pivotal place in his parents' household. That's why when the enemies come after you, they come after your firstborn. So in order for the world that is now waking up, they're waking up to a new kind of slavery. Because I keep on saying that they had to start with us, the firstborn, in order for them to throw down humanity under their feet. They had to defeat the big brother. So now they're waking up, because as long as it was our people being mistreated, when it was our people being hung on trees, you know, limbs being cut off because they refused to work to be slaves, the world sat quietly and watched. But they did not know that will come that day where the mere basic liberties and freedom will be stripped away from them too. Because our people say, as the farmer slaughters the rooster, the duck should get out or stop it. If you can't stop it, get out, but don't join. The world quietly sat and watched as they were lynching the big brother, the firstborn. But it wasn't by mistake they came after us first, because yeah, the power was given to us. We are Satan Zambe's ambassador on earth. If they were going to create a world full of corruption, our forefathers had to go so they could do what they want. But the time has come where Satan Zambe said, the curse, the bondage, everything is lifted. He will heal us. He will make us whole again. So as a survivors of these people they massacred, these people they chop off the heads so they could have their way. I am telling you who we are. We are the beautiful, amazing, gorgeous, hot Royals of Afrika. And I wake up every morning thanking Tatan Zambe for who we are, because of what he gave to us. So us refusing to go back to who we are, to these royals he called us to be, to the ambassador of his message, Ubuntu on earth. If we refuse, we run back to the wilderness and be the slave they trained us to be, wear the slave clothes, act like slave, talk like slave. And by so doing, we are in defiance with his mandate. Because our elders tell us that our God, the creator of the universe, Tatan Zambe doesn't lie. He's not a joke. He doesn't make mistakes. So if he chose us, he knows that we are capable. So the time has come for us to dust off, leave the guilt. It's not your guilt to bear. It's not your shame to bear. They ran around with their stories. That's what I said when I came on your show the first time. I'm like, only someone who's not a real king can sell his people. Because the kind of oath African kings are sworn to, they tell you your people are your crown. Our people constitute members of our crown. So if a king is to sell them, he has sold his crown. He has sold everything that makes him king. Now those under oath can never. So in healing our people, they need to know that truth. Our papas didn't do such thing. Did they find people within royal families they collaborated with? Yes, they did. but it wasn't the case everywhere. Our Papa fought, and by so doing, their blood stay over us, because when you have a covenant with the Most High, you defend, you die by your people. Since they didn't sell out, that's how we were able to survive the most brutal assault the world has ever launched on a group of people. No matter the suffering we went through, we made it. And today is a new dawn. They could have had Africa. They could have had Africa the same way they had America. They completely took it from the native. But the protection of our Creator remain on us. Why? It's because our crown kings never did such thing. So we honor them. And now we carry on the torch. You are all royals. And as of today, make a conscientious effort to answer the call of Tata Nzambe. Know that Tata Nzambe didn't make a mistake choosing us. It's a honor that we have to take and embrace.
Ashe, 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 Ashe. We have another queen in the house too. The queen sister from Germany joining you, my royal highness, to say, oh, this is a beautiful day. We all coming to collect our crowns. If you are still behind, whether you are a queen or a king anywhere on the planet, this is the time on this December 12th. We are saying from this time onward, you have to put on your crown and be the royals that the Creator made us to be. Let me welcome our queen, who is sitting majestically and actually exonerating this moment, this beautiful, precious time. So, Queen Nana,
I love you. I love you. I love the queen. This is so beautiful what you're saying. It goes directly to the heart. My sister, my queen, my warrior. You are the greatest.
I'm honored by your presence. By Yeti, my queen.
Yes, and I want to just say that all Africans are royal. Even the poorest beggar is more royal than anyone else, because we were created in the image of the Creator. That means we have royalty in our blood. We were born with it. We carry it. And that's why we are still here. All the millions of people of us that they've taken away, we're the beginning and we are the end. And now is our time for rising. And my grace queen, Tata, you know you have opened the airwaves. You are the leader in open the airwaves, connecting all Africans around the world. You know, we need you so much. And this time is your time. You're gonna get stronger the more work you're doing, because you're just bringing so much love and power and empowerment, encouragement to the Black woman. You're just doing exactly what you were supposed to be doing, and I'm so proud to be a part of, to know you, to see you, and you just give me so much power. You don't know how you have inspired my life. You have inspired me. You have inspired so.
I would like to add that we celebrating our beautiful and amazing daughter, Dr. Susan Tata, and she's a queen. I was really caught by her labor of work.
Yes, yes, yes.
You know, her labor of love for our people, of unity. I mean, she's resilient when it comes to bringing us together. So, by the way, on Wednesday, we will have a crowning ceremony, you know, just throwing it out there. You know, we are honoring her. It's her birthday. And she melted the heart of a crown queen. So what I will do, I will officiate her crowning. Because, you know, to those who just connecting, a crown queen got the divine power to crown others. So as she embarked into that labor of love, labor of unity, you know, labor of truth. You know,
Yes.
we have to give her what back at home we call mabondo. Mabondo are blessings, right? We will seal it with a crown over her
Yes.
head. So
Yes.
she will be the first of those that will crown. We will start a 19 program where I will acknowledge our sons and daughters out there, you know,
Yes.
healing us, bringing us together instead of dividing us. Those
Right.
taking that role to lead,
Yes.
you know, for the
Yes.
healing of our people, I will crown them. So I will
Yes.
be crowning Queen Dr. Susan Tata on Wednesday, and it will be
Okay.
hosted at Nubia. She will come to our other palace on the other side. That's where we will be
Yes.
having that.
Wonderful. I will be there. I'll be there. Yes. And I just want to say I'm going to get I want to make now a special super chat, a live chat, a gift for my queen, you know, because you deserve I can't afford to give you what your worth is. But you know what, I just love you so much, okay? I love you so much, and you always are there for us. And you are being rewarded every day, every day. You don't know how many people's lives will change.
Yes, indeed. She has that light in her. She has that royal love
Yeah,
because
yeah.
that's what makes us royal. Regardless of what we went through, we are still these loving people.
It's our nature. Our nature
You
is
know,
loving.
it's our
You know,
nature.
yes, and I wanted to say to all Africans, you know, it took them 1,500 years to destroy Africa. Okay, so that
Mm.
means that we are more powerful than anyone else on this earth. Okay,
Yes,
and this is our time. This is our time. My sister, I love you so much.
Thank
Okay?
you. Thank
we
you.
love you, Dr. Susan Tata. We love you.
Thank
She's
you.
yeah, she's our baby. You know, we need to
Yes.
hold her like our mother said. Hold that baby like a baboon hold hers. Like this.
You look so royal. You look so royal there tonight, Queen. Yes.
Thank you,
Okay,
Dr.
Dan. Yes.
Thank
Wonderful,
you.
wonderful.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so
Good.
much. Thank you, my queen. This is the
Okay,
spirit.
now you wait for someone else now.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Queen Mother. Thank you, Queen Sister. I think we'll be having another sister that will be joining us. And thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We have another sister from the UK, Sister Kalena. She'll be joining us also. And she has a very special, beautiful song. And she says she wrote that song because of the inspiration that she got from the Pan African Daily TV. So, my queen, just write on while we wait on them. And if you're out there, you want to join us and to celebrate and to congratulate or to share, yes, your own, please just request the link. We are going to share that link with you. Now we have our daughter, Sharon. Sharon is connecting with us. I mean, this is not Kalena. Kalena is still coming, but Sharon is right on now from the United States. She said, no, 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 no. Queen, I cannot sit and watch Her Royal Majesty come to crown you, and I sit behind. Over to you, Sharon.
Greetings to all the viewers and greetings to my mother, Dr. Susan Tata.
Yes.
I'm proud of you. I would like to thank the Almighty God for your life. This
Hmm.
is just the beginning. The best is yet to come. We
Ashe.
celebrate with you as young entrepreneurs in Africa. We just want to take this time to thank you for your hard work.
Hmm.
Indeed, sometimes when we work hard, the rewards do come. It might take time, but believe you me, there are people all across the world who are seeing all these things that you're doing, especially for the African continent. We are happy. We celebrate with you. We love you so much. We might not tell you this each and every day, but I want you to know from today that we appreciate you. We appreciate the road that you are leading for us, the African young women, to follow. You guys, you're creating a path for us to follow, and we follow your footsteps and say Africa will rise again. We are so happy all the way from America. I love you so much. I love you so much. We celebrate with you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Asante Sana. Thank you. Thank you, my daughter. Thank you also for being that inspiration. You also have been that one that have reached out. Yet the other day I was talking about you on this show when we had Grace, and I talked about Sharon, who has created a channel to donate, sanitary parts to our girls in South Africa, in Namibia, in Zambia. And this is the Sharon that you are watching. She's an amazing daughter of the creator for her people. Sharon has been in every corners on the continent sharing sanitary part that she herself created this brand. Can you just share this amazing story with the audience, Sharon? Please.
Okay, I'm gonna share it with them. What happened is, I was born in Africa, and I realized that a lot of products, a lot of brands that Africans are using are not actually owned by Africans. So I felt challenged. I said to myself, if Europeans can make it in Africa, why can't we as Africans make it in our own continent? So it actually gave me the nudge to have my own brand. And it started well. I started as a philanthropist, and I expanded to the business market. However, it might be a challenge when you start, but I believe that it's not easy. The road is not easy, but we keep on fighting. We keep on fighting because consistent at the end of the day yields results. The other thing that I would like to share with the viewers is there is a new a brand or surprise that is coming into the African market, and it's called Malaika. Malaika, it means beautiful. I want Black people to be proud of their skin. I want them to embrace and to know that Black means royalty. Let us not be ashamed of how we look. Let us not be ashamed of our complexion. There is a reason why we are Black. That's all I can say for today. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to interact with all the viewers all over the world.
Thank you so much. And you have Her Royal Highness here, Queen Ngningone II of Gabon, watching you. And I'm going to put you in touch with this royal. And she would
Yes,
be crowning all the innovations of the
yes,
queen daughters of the continent, bringing royalty back to the continent. And Sharon, I can't wait to have you on that list. Okay. Thank you
I'm
so very much
humbled,
for being
Queen.
with
I'm
us.
humbled. I'm humbled. You know, when we used to grow up, we used to hear about queens. They used to tell us, our grandfathers, they used to tell us about the queens. I remember when I was at school, when we used to do history, they told us about the kings in Africa, the queens in Africa. I'm so pleased that we still have that culture is still reserved in Africa. And I think us the younger ones should know more about our history. We should more about we should know more about our traditions, more about our queens, more about our queens. These people must be recognized, because without
yes,
them there is no Africa. Yes, we are exposed to the governments and the political parties, but I believe that a lot should be said about our queens. A lot should be said about our African tradition.
yes,
Let us not allow this narrative to die. We still want to hear more about queens in Africa. I'm so pleased. I didn't know that we still have queens that still exist in Africa, and I'm humbled that I had an opportunity also to meet one of our queens. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you. Princess, thank you. Queen to be, of course,
Queen to
right?
be, Queen to
Yes,
be.
yes.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes.
Thank you. All right. We see
A queen
you
by
very.
definition is the mother of the people.
Mhm.
And all of our daughters out there organizing one way or another to take care of us. Even if it's the kids in your neighborhood, you decide to. I watched the news the other day. I saw one of our daughters somewhere here in the US. She was arrested because she went to work and left two kids in her hotel room. You know, even if you, wherever you live, right, organize, do something for our people to help heal. You know, don't wait for anybody, because just like you described with this, she took initiative, just like you, Dr. Susan Tata. You took initiative to bring us all together. And we all have a role to play. We are the ambassadors of the Most High God. So we all have a role.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. Thank you. We love you so much, Sharon. And we'll keep in touch with you, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Bye. Over to you, my queen. I mean, there's a lot of people that would be joining us in this conversation. Some are being cut off because of, technical issues. Like we are waiting anxiously to get King Maponga, who signed in 3 days ago and said, no, 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 no way. Even though I'm on the continent currently in some conferences, as you have seen him, but I want to be here tonight. If I don't be here tonight, I would join Queen Ngningone on Wednesday by this crowning from the continent. And we also expecting Baba Smalls and many, many others who actually wanted to be here, but we said we want to keep it a noble cause. It's a noble cause. It's a journey that is beginning, and the queen would be, coronating all the young queens and the kings and the princes and all of us are going
All
back
of
to the
you,
United
all of
Kingdom to
you.
create Africa.
Yes. And I'm in a position to do it because I had to transition myself from civilian to royal, to crown
Yes.
royal. So the transition, the journey, it's doable.
Yes.
It's doable.
It is doable. You all heard that. And like I said, the link is available for you to join us live in studio if you want to be a part of this incredible journey. Yes, December 12th might be my Earth Day, but December 12th is significantly as the day of Freedom March of
Yeah.
the creator. So all of us are marching, and we're gonna take us some crowns. And the queen is right here by my side and say, daughter, I have to be here with you all this while, protecting and being with you. My queen, please, what is the process? Why do you think that we actually had lost that crown, and that anywhere an African is just beaten and toasted everywhere? Because, and even when we say we're royals, there are people who still even disagree. How?
Yeah. Well, how people have to understand that those who invade us, not only they plan for physical captivity, but they also plan for a mental and a spiritual captivity. So our healing will involve, healing, freeing ourselves from the mental slavery, which is what you see around a lot of us, always seeking approval from outside, always seeking permission from outside, always seeking recognition from outside. When you are the croco, like I say, when you are the crocodile, you are who you are. It's a matter of just claiming it. So a lot of us have been broken mentally, right? Colonization, slavery were tough. Only the strong of us survived. So those of us who have survived it have a responsibility to heal, to help heal, of course, those who want. Because some people are out there thinking that it's a call that has to be done by force. No. If deep down inside of you, you no longer associate or identify as a child of Africa, it's your prerogative, right? But what we don't want is, because you feel the way you feel, you go around telling other souls that they are equally lost as you. And I, as one of their queens, I have to step in and say it's ungodly. Because not only by so doing, we are in defiance of the Creator who chose us among his children to be these crown royals, right? So it's a slap on our Creator's face to say that, oh, that identity you gave us, that honor you gave us, I don't want it anymore. Now, it is their prerogative to walk away from who they are, but what I condemn is what they try to go around and manipulate other souls to remain lost. So we have to understand that this is bigger than you. I is bigger than any of our living. This is a generational thing. When we talk about seeking for reparation, people just want to think about the monetary whatever from whomever hurt us. Reparation is also, recovering your lost identity. Reparation is also recovering your lost culture. Reparation is also recovering your lost spirituality. Reparation is also recovering your land. So let's not just be of those who think that those who have wronged us, have to initiate our healing. Now let's respect ourselves. If you capture somebody and enslave them, is it going to be any of your worry for them to recover their greatness? Why do we expect that from them? Just part of being humans. So let's not even waste time. Those who are ready for the healing need to get involved. Do something for the community. Even if it's just to quiet the lousy mouth around us. Oh, I'm not Africa. Well, I am, and deal with it. And a royal one as it. Period. So all of us have, my father used to tell us that we are all activists until we are completely free. All of us, the papas, the mamas, the kids, everybody. You have to speak that wisdom. We are not lost. We are not. So as Tata Nzambe is awakening us, we need to, to take that crown of honor and wear it proudly on our heads. Because only after we have fixed ourselves, we can fix the savages. Those who think that the Creator created the universe for them to do whatever they see fit, they're paying the price. They have a lot to worry about right now, right? So us, the royal, we have to accept, we have to answer that call. Stop asking for rights, for whatever. In the land, our ancestors were brought by force. Had our ancestors survived slavery, they would have found their way back home. And in honor of them, that's exactly what we need to do in this time of history.
Absolutely. I'm just getting a lot of feedbacks here, like Queen Kalena cannot connect. She said, is she in? Okay. Our brother Rutendo is just joining us. Queen Kalena cannot join. She's currently always been kicked out by Google each time she wants to join the show, but she's struggling, and others are also giving that feedback. So if you see me currently not really putting my faces because I'm getting, and Naisha is struggling also to connect. So we'll just get our brother Rutendo, who is here and said, even though I'm busy, I'm gonna be here. December 12th is here. Welcome, my dear.
And you can see that I'm in the bath. How are you, sis?
That's what it takes to come and wish a Queen happy birthday.
Exactly. This is the extent I will go to say happy birthday to my beautiful sister.
Our people are amazing. originals, okay?
I was supposed to wait until I was finished bathing, but I thought, no, you think I'm lying. Let me make time for you while I'm bathing. She's blushing. She's blushing.
Oh my God.
Annie, must I sing happy birthday for you, my dear, since I'm here?
Now that's original, okay? I told you our people are original. We are the crocodile.
Let's just hope that the phone doesn't fall. Let's just hope that the phone doesn't fall.
I hope you're not going to stand up.
Maybe let me stand up and give you a present. A good happy birthday.
Oh my God. My queen, this is everybody.
Happy birthday, Susan.
Yes.
Happy birthday. Did you have a good day?
Thank you so much, my king. Thank you. I mean, exactly what you have done, like the queen is saying, this is who we are. I mean, we're not going to put on some suits and come down here, even in the bathtub. You're just giving me that.
Original. We're back in Africa.
Oh my God.
we walk around. Earlier, we forgot it. We walk around naked in Africa. We are naked.
That's true, for sure, until they begin to say that we are primitive. But if you look at it now, summer, everybody is walking almost naked now. What is it?
People pay millions to go to nude beaches and to have homes in areas where people can be nude. Can you imagine? And we started this trend. We started it way back then.
I share. Oh my God, how much gift we would not have, my queen. Bless this thing right here.
Who is the queen? Who is the queen in the middle? And who's the queen in the middle?
This is Queen.
We are both queens. We are both queens. But today we are honoring Dr. Susan Tata.
Because I can see you seem to have a story there. There's some interesting gadgets and technology I'm seeing there.
Yes.
The what?
You've got some interesting technology there.
Yes.
Oh, really?
I can see the technology in your hand.
Oh my God.
How's been your day?
Wow. We had a good one.
You did it. You did it.
Now,
you actually did
now,
it, Rotendo. You did
I
it.
challenge Maponga to do the same. I challenge Maponga to do the same.
Oh my God.
And who's that other one? Is it Brother Kwame? Is it Brother Kwame, the one with the African, what do we call it? Consciousness?
Yes.
Is that Brother Kwame? Yes, you must also do this. I'm also challenging him.
I mean, we're going to see our royals running here someday in the Pan-African Daily TV studio naked. I want all of you already be ready.
Do you know who we must reserve that one for? We must reserve it for Lemumba, Dr. Lemumba.
My people.
King Leo Wright is saying Rutendo is the man. That's the king in the house. And everybody's just cracking here. Honestly, we were all naked already. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Have a good one, my sister, and may you get many more blessings because you are a godsend. You have come to change Africa. And we wish you that.
Thank you so much. It
Thank
means
you.
a lot. We have laughed and we have seen it. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you.
Okay, enjoy your bath.
Thanks.
To me. All right. Woo, my queen. Tell me, that's the royalty. You say we have to go back to the United Kingdoms of Great Africa. And
Yes,
exactly, you see
yes.
the true nature of the African man, that's who we were. So what is this attitude that came up now, like we were primitive? Wasn't it just a matter of making brands and clothes and making money out of us?
I know. Well, you have to see that since the fall of our people, Africa and anything African related has been a commodity, you know. I mean, it started with our people.
Mm-hmm.
There was a time in history they were just selling us like pieces of bread, a commodity. And then, of course, our minerals. They're the ones setting price on our minerals. Like you go to a store, you say, okay, I'm going to buy this bread at 50 cents. I don't care how much you want to sell it, but I take it for 50 cents. And then it goes further. It goes to our intellectual properties,
Mm-hmm.
just claim it as theirs. There's so much. Africa is so rich that we're making everybody else rich but ourselves. And that needs to change.
Wow, we have another prince. You have to unmute your mic. You have to unmute your mic. The Prince of Insol, and that is the royal prince of the house of the Insol clan in the southern Cameroons, where officially I am representing from that kingdom. So the prince is connecting with us to say, I have to be a part of this. Welcome, Dr. Yerima Yuven, the Prince of Insol.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Dr. Susan Tata. It's so wonderful to see the beautiful ladies who came up this evening. Indeed, I was so, so really taken by the atmosphere, by the happiness, and all the congratulations you are receiving from all over. So that I decided for the first time, indeed, to take your invitation. Indeed, I'm saying you are a wonderful lady. Indeed, you are just my neighbor here. And it's always a wonderful time being with you. And I'm wishing you indeed the best. Continue with this spirit in this work you are doing for Africa. And there is not more I can say about that. I am standing behind you, as you know, and I will continue to stand behind you and to support you with all the energy I have. So, indeed, thank you very much for the good work. Thank you.
Thank
Excellent.
you. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, my prince. Thank you for honoring us and just putting in and say, I have to be a part of this. We love you also. And yes, your support has been very, very, Dr. Yuven Yerima is the president of the Africa We Want here and has been very supportive. And he is also the one championing the cause for the United Kingdoms of Great Africa on the Africa We Want Global. So thank you so much, my prince. Thank
Thank
you.
you very much. Thank you.
We love you.
Thank you.
Greetings to the Queen Yuven Antoinella
Yeah,
in the
she
house.
saw that I was on and she ran away. So,
No problem. No problem. Thank you so much.
yes.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you
Bye
very
bye.
much.
Yes.
Okay, bye
Thank
bye.
you. Bye.
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 Wow. So, guess who is in the house?
Who?
Guess who is in the house? Guess who is in the
Ah,
house?
Professor Small.
Guess who
So,
is in the
happy
house?
birthday. Hello, my queen. How are you?
Hello, dear Royal. I'm doing fantastic. Thank
Beautiful,
you.
beautiful, beautiful. And happy birthday to the queen of the airways who have been teaching us so much. You know, Sina, we do appreciate you, Sister Tata. And the work that you're doing is just absolutely essential, you know, because knowledge is the key to our liberation and our freedom, you know. And in your knowledge, you do so much work dealing with the question of identity. And we know my buddy and ancestral friend and brother says being shackled to your identity is true freedom. And too often we have let go of our identity to assume others' identity, you know. And you have done well. You know, I couldn't sleep waiting just to greet you today and wish you happy solar return. And to wish also the ancestor that you are for having come back to us again, you know, to finish the work that you do not remember you were doing in the other time before this time. So again, happy Earth Day, happy Solar Day. And I'm glad you have the Queen with you. You know, that is the anointment that you need today.
Yeah, we're celebrating her today. And on Wednesday, I will officially crown her.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
She is deserving. She deserves it.
Yeah.
You know, I think too many times we let the ones who come to help us suffer. Yeah. Because we recognize them and say we appreciate you, that we love you and we adore you, and we know that the ancestors have sent you.
Yes.
And that's important to understand.
Yes.
Even when we don't know we've been sent, there are those who must recognize, oh, that one has been given a work to do, and we've got to help them the best we can.
Yes.
So I hope you've had a lovely day. I know your children treated you very happy yesterday. So I hope that you rest today and then come and to be before such royalty, the real royalty of the world. We need to make sure that we tell our royalty, we understand you. And we will not let you be undermined or marginalized by false royalties.
Right.
You know,
it's very important.
It is very important.
Yeah.
Because our society was structured in this way. And now we have some false democracies confusing us.
I know.
You know, we need to return to the way of the ancestors.
Yeah.
And reconstruct it to fit our time. And we'll do it. There you are, you're sitting, you know, on your throne.
On your throne.
When you sit, you are the ancestors sitting on the throne. That's
and that's how it works.
Yes. And that's why we turn to you. And your daughter, Madam Tata, you will help raise her even higher. You know, so the world recognize her work. The importance of this work. Waking the people up. Waking them up. You know. And for the young people who are listening to this, we're older than you. We're going to leave in these bodies, and this is your world. So listen well, learn well. If you want the Africa you say you want, you have to pay the price for it. You have to carry the scepter to freedom. You know? And it's never for you. Always remember, it's always for your children.
Yeah.
And your children's children. When you do it for your children and your children's children, you will never go wrong. You will never go wrong. So I'm not going to keep you. I know you had a beautiful day. And I wanted to come in early, and I said, no, I will sit and wait. But I didn't want to miss the Queen's present either. I know you said she was going to be here today, so I said, no, you better call in as soon as you can. But we love you. We respect you. We honor the work that you do. We literally adore the spirit that you brought back for us. We know when your parents gave birth to you, they gave birth to themselves. And in doing so, they gave birth to all of your ancestors that ever was, from the beginning to now. And the degree to which they're using you, that body, that you're in, Susan Tata, just enjoy it and do the work. You know, the work is what's beautiful. It is what's joyful. And all the little things that come along the way to prick you and stick you and disrupt you, and it's okay. It's like walking through the forest. You push the bushes away, you get scratches, your feet get wet, you know, and so forth. But at the end of the day, you're on a journey, and you want to complete that journey that you've been sent to do. So again, my dear and my great queen, all respect due to you. Peace and blessings. Enjoy your solar return. And I'll see you very soon.
Peace and blessings to you, Professor Smalls.
Thank
Our
you.
new royal. I've been watching you on Dr. Susan Tata.
Well, I will be watching you, because when the universe, that is the divine, first decided to be human, it decided to be an African woman. And there you are.
Honored.
Okay, my beloveds. Peace and blessings.
Peace and blessings to you too, my dear royal.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, our elder. Thank you, our king. Thank you so very much. And we keep seeing, you know, the setbacks. A lot of people that are saying they cannot join, they really want to join, but they are having some interruptions. So it's very okay. We send our love out there to you. I know you are celebrating. To be honest with you, my queen, it was as if the social media platform today was just only about us. How much do I want to thank all of you? People have transformed their status, and it's all about this December 12th. It's all about this Earth Day. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. You know it. And like I told you, it was the queen who rose me from the bed and said, no, we have to do this crowning. And I like, we have work to do. And she said, yes, of course. When you put on that crown, then you get more power to do the work, because we have a long journey to do. So I'm also thanking all of you. It is not our celebration. It's not my celebration. It is the creator's journey, calling all of us to take our crowns home. So if you share this happy day with me, please know that you're already a part of the kingdom. You are the part of the United Kingdoms of Great Africa. And so we're not going to only be politicizing and talking about, and the more we put this, you know, into that concept, like our daughter Sharon just said, we have to change the narratives by putting these royalties. It is the kingdoms. It is time for the kingdoms, for the queens, for the kings. When we say we want to go back to our kingdoms, we have to practice it. And we're on the journey of it. So claim your crown, you kings. Claim your crown, you queens. I'm getting my own from Her Majesty. She is right here with me. And she's going to give me officially. Of course, I want to thank Mbongane and the Embo Kingdom, who already had given me also the Queen of Embo Kingdom as my community. I also want to thank the Ashantis, right, and the Asim community, who also had given me the Queen Nana Efwa King or Queendom, and all the other queendoms that are coming now. Gabon, the Queen of Gabon, is taking us also, you know, to the Western Kingdom of the who's.
It takes a queen to recognize a queen.
Ashe.
Yes. I mean, when you reached out to me, I was like, oh, okay, so there's this kind of individuals there, you know. I was like, so she gets the message, she gets, you know, the mission is like, the mission that Tanzania has given us is to unite, to heal, and rise to become our own people again, right? So when you approach me with so much light, so much love, and warm me up and be like, have you been on the TV live? Okay, let's go. I'm inviting you, you know. You need to talk to our people. Our people must hear this message. The same way my message has touched your heart. I mean, it's just like Professor Small said. The power is, you know, it's God who gives us the power. It's God who gave, you know, us the crown. So whatever strength, right, or whatever courage we're going to need to embark on this, it has to come from God. And yes, indeed, you deserve your crown. And it would with great pleasure and honor, I will do that. Okay? Yeah. You are that beacon. You are.
Thank you. And I'm thanking all those that are donating to this celebration. I mean, we see people contributing and they giving the super chat. We want to thank you so, so very much. Every contribution counts for our work. Remember,
Yes.
all this we need to support Grace on her sanitary part projects for the girls in South or in Sudan and South Sudan. And any contribution that you're making here is going to go for that purpose, right? And that's the role of the kingdom, supporting our girls that are coming up, our young men that are coming up, the prince and the queens and the princesses and the kings. We all have to be that motherhood for them. When we say motherhood means fatherhood, as a matter of fact, it's just one gender that we had, you know that. So thank you for your contribution. I want to play the song that our sister Kalena, who is not able to join us because of technical issues and others, and she just sent the song that she was supposed to be here to play for us. So let me see if we will get this on. It is. Where's the volume? Hold on a little bit. I have to get the volume connected. So I want to thank you, Sister Kalena. I know that you're watching us. It's really unfortunate that you can meet us here because you had a lot to say and you actually wanted to share this piece with us. But it's unfortunate, I don't know, for whatever reason, that we can get it connected, that you can join us on this live today. But we know, we feel the spirit. You see, like our brother Rutende said, I didn't want to wait. I didn't want to get up and dress up and do something. So I just swim into the rivers of Zimbabwe, right? Into the falls. I don't want us to call, we have to go back to the original names. I don't want to call Victoria Falls. What is that? Right. Yeah, so I think the song is ready. Let's hear. Let's listen.
Mama Africa, take two. African the diaspora have come to work together. They are now in Ghana, making all the plans to join hand and heart to work in harmony. The time has come to work together. No one can stop this time. They have put so many obstacles to trip us up. Along the way, they have used their agency to spy and destabilize, to cause war and rumors of war. War on the continent, but it's time for us to unite and work together and one in peace and harmony. Thank you, Mama Africa, for remembering your children. Queen Arikana, Susan Tata, Joshua Mapunga, and Professor Small. They all preach the gospel of coming together as one. So no one can stop this time. We are moving in our destiny to fulfill Marcus Garvey plan to return to the motherland. We must return to the motherland to build a better world. Thank you, Mama Africa, for calling your children home. We are all so grateful for your love, Mother Africa. Thank you, Mama Africa. We are all coming home. Thank you, Mama Africa. We are all coming home.
Whoo! Whoo! Hey, I mean, I know that you are watching us out there. And sorry, Queen, you know the biggest producers and and songwriters, she already did it. And all of you that are watching us, the biggest songs, whether it's in Afrobeat, I mean, this is the time.
Right?
Queen has
Take it
just
from
opened
there.
pick it from there, reach out to us and say, I want to be a producer of this new, victory and liberation song, which is going to
Yes.
lead us dancing. My queen, what do you think?
I think it's wonderful. Our people, I keep on telling you, our people are amazing. We make way where there are no way.
Yes.
We make way where there are no way. My daughter was telling me she watched she watched a video about our women incarcerated in the U.S. And
Okay.
so they found ways to create a a nail salon in jail. So they still get their pedicure and manicure in jail using, she explained, using almost nothing. And she was telling me, Mom, the ingenuity of our people. Because we have that God-given quality. That's the likeness of God in us, to make a way where there's no way. From barefoot, naked, in shackles, right? Our people have done so much. They have created so much, although everything our people created and invented, whether on the continent or even here in America, especially here in America, the rights of it were taken from them. But that shows you that the peculiar kind of human beings we are. I love it.
Yes, yes, yes. So you see, the creations are coming up and people are being inspired, to actually, the songs that will be dancing would be the songs of victory, would be the songs of going back home. And that message is very, very powerful. So we have a lot. We have a lot. I want to thank all of you. Thanking you. We're just sharing this moment. But now we want to open up the lines. And because a lot of people say we cannot join live to meet you in the studio, but we just want to call live and celebrate with us. So if you feel like calling, or you are in a place to call, or you want to launch a call just to be with us in studio, to celebrate with us, it is our time. We are all taking our crowns.
So Queen is born on this day.
Yes. Yes, we are all taking this back home. So call +49 1578 211 2379. Oh, you see, she is already live on it. Hello, mother of civilization. Hello. Yes, my queen. I'm so sorry that you couldn't join us.
I am so sorry I couldn't come on live.
Hold on. Please, just hold on. I'm so sorry. I'm going to take your calls, but there's some interruptions because we were going live also on this to get the chat. All right. I think Queen Kalena was on, but let me pick up this one. Queen, I will take your call later. All right. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, everyone.
Thank you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. So, I just wanted to say hi to the Queen, Queen and
Ngningone.
And what's her name is again? Yes, the second, and also hi to you, Dr. Susan Tata.
Thank you.
I watch your show all the time. I enjoy your show all the time. I'm so happy that all of our men, our women, and our children are realizing our own power. Honestly, I just came on your show. I didn't watch it for the whole 65 minutes that you were there. I was too busy cleaning. But I want the Queen to know that this voice that she is hearing this voice is Rid Francis, the same one that been sending me the email about the idea that I have. Do you remember that, Queen?
Oh yes, I do. I do. I do. Thank you so very much that I can put the face and those emails together. Yes, I do.
So no, the Queen, the Queen. I want the Queen to know that I'm still waiting back to hear from her about the email that I sent her and she sent me back.
Okay.
I think that she's I don't know if you remember what I'm talking about, but the name of the idea is triangle. If I say triangle, you might understand what I'm talking about. Queen.
Okay. All right. Do you want her to connect to you later? Because we have to pick up the other calls, right? Okay.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
All right. Thank you so very much for calling in. I'm going to send your message, of course. The Queen, that was for you.
Oh.
That was your own call. And she said she emailed you, and you can remember that, I think, triangle. So you would have to.
Oh, triangle, yes. Okay.
All right. So we have Queen Kalena Haufer on the line. Go ahead.
Huh?
My queen.
Thank you.
And my queens. Good evening. It is a pleasure. I just want to wish you a excellent Earth Strong Day. And just to tell you how much I appreciate what you've been doing over the last 18 months, almost 2 years. You have been just a rock and an inspiration to me. And yes, I'm in tears at the moment because I'm like, I appreciate everything that you have done. You are so strong. You are indeed a queen, and I thank you. And I'm sorry I couldn't get on the air to sing the song, but I'm glad that you played it.
Yes.
And it's your song. It's dedicated to you.
Oh.
It is a song written for you, Queen Tata.
Thank you.
Yay!
So
it's a beautiful song, by the way. Beautiful song.
I will be able to produce it, and it can be played on the Pan-African Daily TV.
Oh, so you give us the right to produce it and, dedicate it to the Pan-African Daily TV. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Wow. Thank you so much. Thank you. Now you all have heard her. This is Queen Kalena Haufer, who produced that song, and she says she's dedicating it to the Pan-African Daily. We should produce it and put it like a jingle on it. And I think you will be shooting a video on it. Let's do this, isn't it?
Thank you.
Now we have a clip.
This is my gift to Pan-African Daily TV.
Thank you. Thank you so much. We bless you. We bless you so much. I'm so honored. Thank you again.
That's the royal way.
Okay, well, I'll leave space for other people to come on. Thank you. Thank you, Queen.
You're welcome. That's a beautiful song, and really, really, you spoke from your soul, and it comes through. Beautiful song.
Thank you.
Thank you.
The ancestors are speaking. Thank you.
Thank you. The ancestors are speaking. Ashe. Thank you so much. We love you too. Bye-bye. Bye. Thank you. Wow.
Yeah. My dear Queen, you are loved, you are adored, you are celebrated. All right? You are born with that crown, and you never shied away. You jumped in and took care of business. So here we are.
Here we are. Here we are. I think we have another guest in the studio. Who is just joining us? Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Wow.
This is Dr. Wade Nobles. I wanted to just come on for a quick minute to wish you a happy birthday.
Oh my God.
To let you know that the ancestors are going to continue to allow you to make your trek around the universe because they know that we need you. Happy birthday.
Oh my God. What a surprise, Dr. Baba Wade Numbers is here with us. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you, Baba. Just tell us something. How do we get back our crowns? Just give us that message. Give it to us.
We get back our crown by standing up and being African and affirm Africa in every way that we can. We cannot bow down to nobody. It is Africa's affirmation that the ancestors brought us to the earth to do. And you are doing it. And we're going to continue doing that.
Yeah, absolutely.
African affirmation. That should be our mantra. Africa affirmation.
That's it. Thank you, my royal. Spoken from the mouth of the king.
Well, we are blessed and we are the blessing.
Absolutely. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Thank you.
Baba, when are we going to have you sometime next week on the show or by this month? When are we going to have you?
We just need to call. You know, we're in this struggle now with the American Psychological Association that for 50 years have been demeaning our people through psychology, and they've now issued an apology, and we're saying their apology is unacceptable, that they need to do more than just say they're sorry. And so I'm in a struggle with that, but I'll be glad to come on anytime that you invite me. I will try to make that calendar work.
Yes, because it will be necessary for her, for us to know that process. I mean, I followed it a little bit and how we can contribute to add our voices on it. So just even educating us on that process that you guys, that you're fighting on out there, because that's a noble cause, that's a legacy. So when do we have information about it and how we can all mobilize and join into that?
Well, if you can have your folks contact me next week, we'll get a calendar date. We'll make a date, and I'll come on and we can talk about this struggle. But also, it is part of our restoring Africa to its rightful place. And one of the major enemies to Africa has been the transformation of our minds. And we as psychologists need to reclaim and restore our mind. And that's what this struggle is about.
Ashe, Baba. Thank you so very much. Nyesha is going to reach out to you and we're going to bring you. This is one of the biggest highlights that we have to realize, or we have to bring it on top of the agenda in December. Thank you so much, Baba. Thank you.
I mainly wanted to come on and say happy birthday, that I am so pleased that the ancestors know what to do and they know to bring us together and to work together. Happy birthday, my sister. Happy birthday, and continue to be blessed and be the blessing.
Ashe. I hear you, Baba. Thank you so much.
Ashe.
Thank you. Ashe, Baba. Ashe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness. I mean, what a surprise. This one is the biggest surprise. Of course, we've been seeing people signing out, and I know Nyesha, thank you so much. Baba Smalls, thank you so much, you know, for connecting and just sharing the spirit around. I want to thank all of you. Thank you so much, Baba. Baba Nobles, if you don't know him, please just tap his work. He's the greatest. What Professor James Small say, I come after him. And Baba Jeffries, he's the #1 greatest African psychologist ever. Baba Wade Nobles, please research him. And he is going to come to mentor us on the struggles of the institutions that they've been building out there, that have been hijacked from them. And like you heard him said it, they are on the journey to get it back. And an apology is not enough. And that's exactly what it means putting up our crowns. An apology is not enough anymore. So yes, please make sure you stay connected as we would get him anytime soon. This is one of the biggest things that we are going to do by the end of this year. Ashe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, thank you. Connecting to all of you, we are live, and we want to thank you for all your comments in the chat. Thank you for all your calls. Thank you for all that could make it. Thank you for the Queen for being here, standing behind me, waving, and cleansing the way. He said, no, every time we are on these platforms, the queen, the royals have to be here to bless it. There's not going to be any buffering. And you see, like Rutendo says, she has a weapon in her hand. You all know what that is.
Right.
You all know what that is.
Right.
So I want to thank you. Queen, you said something about Wednesday. How is that going to function? How are we going to be meeting?
Well, Wednesday will be the official day of your crowning, right? So we will meet on my platform, Nubia, the Path to Return, right? Because I gotta bring you home, all right? I gotta bring you to my turf so we can, you know, crown you. So, well, basically, we will meet and our people, you know, will kind of witness what it works. Briefly, a king was, you know, the link between God and a group of people. So when Tata Zambe established us, he went into covenant with our forefathers, right? So the king is like the life force of his people. That's why when we sing, the people feel it in their heart. When we cry, the people feel it in their heart. And when we lift them up, it's a spiritual thing. So as we engage into, as we embark into this process, our royal son just left and basically told us that his field of expertise is to free the mind of our people from the mental slavery. And you have, you know, embarked into that journey into bringing us together. So all these things are gifts that were given to our people. So even though they conquered us, they did whatever they made of us, but you still see this gift that only comes from God, because our people, whether our kings, our forefathers, those they brought in America, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, and all the other ones, the struggle, the fight is not given to everybody. All right? To stand and speak in a way where you touch the soul. So it's a power that comes from God, and God gave it to us. So what I will do as a crown queen, I will crown you. So we will open the program of 19. Those of us engaged out there, just like our son who just left, I would love to crown him. Our Professor Small, I would love to crown him. So it's establishing the connection with our fallen ones in Tata Zambe, our fallen kings and stuff. So when you become a crown king, you walk with them, they walk with you. They guide you, they give you that strength, they talk to you. Because it's a mission. Some people think we are out there to show our pretty faces. No, we are there to do that labor of love for our people. So we will do the things right. We will meet on Nubia the Path to Return on YouTube. You know, hopefully they will allow us to meet. But it shall happen. It will happen. So and in that ceremony, there's just like in a real crowning, there's witnesses. We will have other royals there. So I will officiate it virtually, and then, you know, you carry that staff, your big stick, as you speaking softly like you've been doing, because I love your work, and your work is a work of God. So you have my seal of approval.
Ashe, Ashe.
So let's meet over there Wednesday. We don't know the time yet. Do we have the? I think we're gonna do the same time, 2 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday.
On the Nubian platform. So you will share
on
the
Nubia,
link.
the Path to Return platform. Nubia, the Path to Return is the home of the African royals, right? I did post a video of one of our royals. He's Prince Mwazulu. He goes to their museums, collect our art. That's his specialty. My specialty is to gather our children, just like you, doctors, Professor Small. So each one of us find something to do for our people. No more division. We need to leave the division aside. it's time we wear our crowns. Those who answer the call will enter into the Crown Royals family, because that's what God wants us to do. That's what Tata Nzambe wants us to do. All right? So the power Tata Nzambe gave us is the power. When you heard in South Africa, Amandla Bayetu, Bayimbule Banafrika. My dad told me it's a reminder that the power was given to us. So when we take beatings, keep that in mind. To all our sons falsely incarcerated in their prison. Amandla Bayetu Bayimbule Banafrika. Power to the people. Which people? The children of Africa. It's a reminder. Okay? So that power, we spread it. All right? We spread it. We don't have just one leader. We have many royals engaged and working. All of us, let me repeat that, all of us, children of Africa, are royalties. We are. Don't be ashamed of who you are. Embrace it. We live among people who have been trying to be us for so long. And we are the only people who are yet to see it. But now that a lot of our people are waking up, it's time, you know, we the mothers gather the children, put out the fires among us. We have to put out the fires. Those of us who are in conflict, please work it out. Because the time the era we are entering, it's an era where purity will be a requirement to go by. It's a new dawn. So we have to dust off. We have to detox from their religion, from their garbage, their feeders, their media, their spirituality, their brainwashing, and ascend to our thrones. We all have a throne waiting for us. It takes from us to just claim it. And how you claim it, you show up just like you did. You started a platform to gather us. You know, that's how you show up. You let the other side know, I've answered to the call. I'm that king, I'm that queen. So that's why I will honor you on Wednesday at 2 Eastern time. I will officially crown you. And then the rest of the ceremony will follow when we get home. All right, my queen?
Ashe. Thank you so much. I'm humbled, my queen. I mean, who am I not to serve? Who am I? Who are we not to just do that? I want to thank you so much. So you all have heard, we'll be meeting on the Nubian platform, but I'll be announcing it because tomorrow we're going to stay on the program. We have a lot to do. We have a nation to build. There's no vacationing. There's a lockdown everywhere. So we have to gather here every evening, non-stop. We have people out there that don't even have anyone. We have our brothers and sisters out there. We cannot decide to live in the other way that is not part of us. We are a family and we belong to one another. And now we've started that call to say in the kingdom, there is enough space for everyone.
Absolutely.
We have to look out for the ones that are lonely. There are a lot that are broken, singles, children, elderly people. So it is a time when we cannot see ourselves face to face. We connect at this period, particularly this period. It's a very challenging one. Are people incarcerated in prisons, you know, or single mothers that don't even have anyone to talk to, children also that are cut off from home. All these things are the society that we're living in. And then you again get in this process of the pandemic, which is keeping us again even apart. That's the more reason we have to connect, particularly in times like this, my people. Our spirits have to rise so high. In the midst of the weather, on those of us in the diaspora, let your hearts be warm. We are not a physical people with spirit. So when we gather here every night, we empower one another, we bless one another, we enrich one another. That's our job. That's our mission. So I thank all of you, and I thank the Queen, and I thank you for this honor. Thank you for the crown. King Maponga is just saying he's gonna join us on Wednesday on that platform with Queen Queen Ngningone, because he's also
Yes.
a royal, and so he is also bringing the crown from the southern kingdom. He said I should tell you that, and
Right.
yeah, thank you so much. So I think we're gonna get some of these calls again, the very last ones, because we'll be rounding up. Hello. Hello.
Hello, Dr. Tata.
Yes.
Blessed love on your earth strong.
Thank you.
Greetings to the queen next to you. I can't say her name, but
Ngningone.
I could not let this day pass and don't tell you of the earth strong. And thanks for the inspiration that you give to all us brothers on the continent, in America. You don't know what you do for me. I'm just honored. And
Thank you. We honored. We are honored.
With strength and love and set up protection around you from the bottom of your foot to the crown of your head. Blessed love, sister.
Thank
Mother
you.
Paul, out. Take care.
Thank you, my king. Thank you. I agree.
Bye-bye.
I take it all. Thank you. Bye-bye. Thank you for your call. Yes. Thank you. Wow. Greetings also from our team. Greetings. Greetings. Nyasha is saying, please hold on. Mama Bello is joining us. Mama Bello says she cannot miss this occasion. You know, the queen from Haiti. Hey, my queen, you also have to meet Queen Mama Bello from Haiti. She's the queen of Haiti, the elder and the mother, the everything from Haiti. She said, no, 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 no. We should not stop the show. She's coming up to share this wonderful moment with us. She has to be a part of this kingdom, what we are initiating here today, particularly in the house of the royals. She wants to be a part. Yes, so
Yes.
we will keep the conversation going. I also bring you greetings from my daughter Nyasha and from Tumi and Iya. And I really want to share this very special moment with you. What happened yesterday? Nyasha was also live with us. And, you know, at about midnight, when we already were tired, you know, just having some stories and conversation, then I saw Tumi and Iya walk my room and like, Mommy, come, we have something we have to show to you. After we already had the show, you can imagine. And then I got up, you know, with sleep in my eyes, and and when I entered into the living room, oh my God, the place was all dark. You know, all their friends from all over. And you know, we are in a lockdown where we're not even, and they call all their friends from around, and the whole house was full. And when I came in, and they just like carried me up for the first time. I mean, you know, for me, it's not just that, but the fact that our children, our young people are getting engaged into this. And they started calling me queen, 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 queen to be as a queen to be.
Yes.
So,
Yes. I mean, we have to rethink of the way we talk about ourselves.
yes.
We have to rethink of the way we think of ourselves. When you call somebody my prince, like I do it with my sons, right?
Yes.
You know, I call him my prince, and you know, for a while, he kept on telling me, "Wow, mom," you know, he wasn't accepting of that. He'd be like, "I'm Jabril," right? But but recently, I saw on our Netflix account, he changed his screen name and put Prince Kasembe. He put his native name, you know, so I was impressed. I'm like, Papa, you had a change of heart. He said you were a queen, and now I'm a prince. So it took me to embark in the journey, because just telling him at home, we are royalties, we are royalties. I think, you know, in my little boy's mind was like, yeah, right, mom. I don't really think so, right? But since he's been seeing me, since he's been watching me wearing my crown, reach out and all this thing, he's like, whoa, Okay, this may be bigger than me. Like, you know, let me assume my title. So you see, we are royalty. And I encourage all of you out there, a woman you call queen, you cannot slap her because that title alone put that wall. Do you understand? A son you call my prince, a daughter you call my princess. You can't call them any name.
Ashe. Absolutely agreeing.
So let's start respecting value, you know, bring back the value they strip off of us. It's our responsibility to do that. So to anybody watching, I don't miss my life as a civilian, right? It's been a change of life. I mean, once you welcome your true identity, you tell your ancestors, here I am, your son, your daughter, I'm ready. I'm ready, I receive. You will see the aches, the pains, the worry just vanish, go away. You have entered into the purity realm of the Creator. And when your light start blinding the folks, they be like, I want to be a royal. We are peculiar people. We are. And I want all our people watching us out there, do not get rid of the guilt, get rid of the shame. You have nothing to be ashamed of. All right? They're the one who betrayed trust. They're the one who told lies for ages. You know, just as we have our own healing to do, they need to leave us alone and take care of their own healing. Because I don't believe a group of people who have initiated their generations into lies, into not taking accountability, into just twisting everything and normalizing violence. I think there's quite a bit of healing to do there, in my humble opinion. But as you know, they're not my problem. My people are my mission. So focus on you yourself. Don't fear. There's no reason to fear. We have, you know, we have gone through the worst. Now we need to give thanks to Tatan Zambe for even allowing us to be around to witness this time. A lot of our fathers died and they were telling us, you are the generation that will live in a free Africa.
Ashe.
All right. So we want a united, you know, kingdom, united kingdom of Africa, of great Africa.
Ashe.
All right. Those on the continent, like I explained in one of the videos, that's what they did when they conquer a king. They take his staff, they break it into two. All right. Symbolically, the kingdom has fallen. So we're calling on the two ends of the stick to heal and unite and stand as one. That's the only way to our liberation. The strong, let the strong carry the weak. And when you're on your brother's shoulder, don't be out there talking nonsense. Be grateful. See, brother, thank you. For without you, I wouldn't have been able to do this. Our former master, you know, taught us, took away all our values. So as your queen, I'm showing you what we need to go back to. When your brother opens his house to you because you got kicked out, you don't have nowhere to, don't go and sit there, just watch TV. Show appreciation. Wash the dishes. You know, when you say your prayer, the person who bless you, bless them. All right? Because Tatan Zambe, the creator, put in his heart to come help you. So when you backstab them after they have helped you, you backstabbing Tatan Zambe. So a lot of our misfortune also come from the fact that we got lost. Anybody dispatched to come help you is a messenger from Tatan Zambe. Don't take advantage of them. Don't betray them. Don't let them down. Don't make them regret helping you. We need each other to resist this. Some of us may be going through abuse at work, but they can't dare leave that job and take a stand that I'll go hungry before I allow you to continue treating me this way. They can, because they don't have family members with whom they can coexist, live together as before. You know, some people, you let them in your house, they call the law on you, they bring you down. We need to heal from all this. Like my father used to say, each time he went in mission to another country, when we leave that country, he would tell us at the airport, now my dear children, anything bad you saw them do, or in the process of us living here, they taught you to do, leave it right here at their airport. So that's what I'm inviting our children to do out there. All the nonsense we learn from them, which could have been a necessity just so that we go by, so just so that we survive, so that we learn to survive in their jungle. Going home, we have to leave it. Return the savagery to the savages. Return the cruelty to the savages, to the cruel. Return the rudeness, the disobedience, you know, the disrespect. We are royals. Royals are pure in intention, in thought, in, you know, spiritually. It doesn't make us pushovers, right? Because we fight like gods. We fight with more than just us. Messing with us is a tricky business. It doesn't mean that it makes us push over, you know, but as long as we operate like that in purity, in peace, in love, in unity, in light, we are invincible. We be unstoppable. Learn from the mistake of our forefathers. Division led us to where we are. So anybody out there trying to maintain division, we set aside. We are one stick, one power was given to us, one. And that's what we go back to. And as we're getting ready to close, I would like to take the opportunity to bless you before we even meet on Wednesday. All right. As you are born today, when Tata Nzambe called you to be among us, we give him thanks for the blessing, because they are children and children. Any parents will tell you that. The child that always comes, they see you like sad, she comes next to you, Mama, you okay? Mama, is everything okay? That child, you have that place in the heart. And that's exactly what I saw you do out there with your brothers and sisters, reaching out, you know, relentlessly, you know, calling us, come and see this, come and hear this. So it's a blessing. So that abundance, may it always be with you. Everywhere you go, wherever you show face, my dear daughter, people will know they've seen a queen. Wherever your offspring go, they will know we've seen children from a royal house. Wherever they talk evil over your head, Tata Nzambe and the ancestors will raise Jonathans to come and tell you, will raise defensor among them to defend you, because you are chosen, you are blessed, you are divinely protected, you are divinely abundant. Anybody striking you will strike against the Creator, Tata Nzambe, the God of our ancestors. Be blessed, for you are loved and adored. My queen and daughter, Dr. Susan Tata. Happy birthday to the most beautiful Pan-African host in the airway. Mwah. I can't wait until Wednesday.
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much, my queen. I'm so honored. I'm so honored to be in your presence.
You are a treasure. You don't know. You are a treasure to us. You are. And thank you for your work for the kingdom. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, my queen. Thank you for being with us. So we see ourselves on Wednesday. It has been a wonderful pleasure. I really thank you for being here. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Until Wednesday. Yes. All right.
All right. Bye
Bye.
for now.
Bye for now. Bye for now, my queen. So I want to thank all of you. It is time for me to get into the chat board, into all of those that have been here to celebrate this special day, December 12th. I want to thank all of you. I want to thank you, our King Leo Wright. I want to thank you, King Paul Brown. I want to thank you, Hazel Eugene, the King. I want to thank you, So the Warrior. I see you, Kofi Zuma. You're always there. Thank you, Johnny Johnson. He said, these two queens are on fire. Blessed love to you. Blessed love to you, my king, also. I want to thank Naisha. You're the one that is actually, curating the Pan-African Daily Chat. Thank you so much. I want to thank Aston Diaye. Aston Diaye, I can see you. The ones that I'm actually calling out, these are the ones I can see, because we see always a limited number of those in the chat groups. If I don't mention your name for whatever reason, please just know that our love is all with you. You know that we love all of you. You know that I'm here for you. Okay. So I want to thank Queen Kalena Haufe. Thank you for the biggest gift that I think you've given to all of us. And we're going to work on that soundtrack. And I'm calling out to all of you. You know, I'm not a producer. I can only do, like all of us have been saying, we all have been given gifts from our ancestors. We all have been given talents. Now you're going to use your talent to serve your people. You're going to use your talent to bless each and every one of us. My own is just sitting here, bringing us every evening, joking, crying, hearing stories from the continent, good or bad, sad ones. But most of us, even the sad one, we transform it into a sunshine. Okay? Because we gather here. That is my own. But each and every one of us has. My boys, they have their own. I've transformed it. They're the ones that are curating and taking care of the techniques, even though they're still in school and doing their own trainings. My daughter, Nyesha, is a gift from the creator to support me, to help me. You know, and she's the one running around, like now she's connecting and getting everybody here on the show. And so all of you also in the chat are part of this great family. The small team that you know that have been working relentlessly. We also have Patrick Kasurim also on the continent that is also struggling with challenges, trying to, sometimes technically not able. We want to thank all those voices. Professor PLO Lumumba, Dr. Arikana, Queen Mother is in on the continent trying to put structures there together. We salute all of her and her team. We want to thank all of you. Zanini, you say you are amazing. We are amazing. Yes, we are. All of us. Cheryl Penny, I don't even know where I want to start, Cheryl. I don't even know. Like you see, Naisha already pumped some hearts and say you're very extraordinary. Every time you're here, I don't know how you just do it. I don't even know how you do it, Cheryl. But I want to say anything that you water, is your life going to be water? All of us. Some bring their smiles. Some bring even just the beautiful comments that you drop in this chat. It's a contribution that makes a whole collective. So do not be shy to type something. Most of us warm our hearts. Like when we see the jokes, that Kofi and Johnny Boy and Cheryl and Kalena and all of you. Some of us are also just listeners. It's okay. Not all of us must write. Not all of us must talk. Not all of us must contribute. Some of us are just listeners, and it's still a very big part. Do you know the gift in just listening? A lot of people just like to be listened to. A lot of people just like to just shut up your mouth and listen, right? And they want audience that just only listen. So listening is the biggest gift. People who just listen a lot. So we want to thank all of you that watch also, and those that share the video. And some people even watch it like we're producing now. And then the others will start sharing. and other people will start. And you see how the numbers are rising. It is incredible. I've never seen a small family like us where people come and like and subscribe at least 400 a day. A day. Watch the subscription into this family. Watch the way this great kingdoms of Africa. I mean, you are all a part of it. You're subscribers to it. You can see how this channel, this family, United Kingdoms of Great Africa, is growing. Members are joining. Africans are waking up. They're joining the call. They're getting into the kingdom. Right? Very soon we're going to start having our identity cards. I already tell you, kingdom cards. And when you get the kingdom cards, you get a present from the palace, which is the conferencing, which you can use it, whether it's in your business or initiative or everything. So right now, currently, King Maponga gave us a responsibility. The prophet gave us about, and you see, Wade was just here. We have to go back to what we are saying, and the kingdoms is our way home, where we respect one another, where we don't have to talk about processes of electing who or who. All of us belong to it. Everyone bringing his gift. I'm just sitting out here and making and warming this conversation because Mama Bello told me she is on her way to join us and to celebrate with us. And it's going to be, respectful to an elder and a queen, a great queen like her, for us to let her hanging around. So Cheryl, thank you. Johnny Boy, thank you again. I see, did I miss a name out here? If I miss your name, please just raise your hands. JB Traveler, Traveling Travelers. He's a traveler. He's been on the show once and would like to have you again. You have to tell us all what you've been going around and doing. I know I'm freezing. Don't worry. Don't worry. Don't worry. I don't know why, but don't worry. Yes, we are free, but don't worry. We're all okay. We're fine. So yes, thanks. I want to thank all of you on the Facebook page. It's unfortunate your chat group has been blocked. I don't know for social media and tricks, but I know that you're watching. I see the numbers that are watching from our Facebook page, from the different platforms that we're having. Thank you so much. And thank you for all of you that shared this thing today. I mean, I was just like, I couldn't even just stop again. And yes, pulling my attention. Oh, Mama, this one, please, can you just write it? Thank you. Oh, relaxing. Yes, great, Queen Mom. Just wake up. You don't have to be lazy today because it's your day. Because there was just a lot people that were calling in. It was just like, I never saw anything like this. But that is us. That is our spirituality. That is how we have to celebrate each and every one of us, because all of us are part of the kingdom. We are part of the kingdom. And so we need to celebrate each one. It doesn't matter whether it's your Earth Day. It doesn't matter whether it's, we always were celebrating in the kingdom. You see the Queen Ngningone II of Gabon. It's not that kind of royalty that we borrowed or we copy always the wrong style. Look at how relaxed she is. Look at how laughing. I mean, she can laugh. She is a sunshine. And so let us leave all those things politically correct. Or we want to be so, be some kind of way before we are recognized. Just come as you are. That is our gift from the kingdom. Whether we come here, we want to cry, we cry. We want to dance, we dance. We want to clap, we clap. Whatever. Now you just saw another biggest gift. I'm still going to chop off his head. Rutendo. That was a message from the ancestor. Be who you are. Don't be ashamed of anything. We've learned the mainstream media thing. It's the same thing when we are here. Oh, the stream is not working. Oh, my image is not cutting and this and that. No. Have you ever seen us go to produce, cut some stuff? We don't even have that time. We don't even have that time. Okay. So thank you so much. We are waiting. If you want to join, we still have time. Coffee is telling me, hey, Dr. Nana, don't go. Nana, don't go anywhere. Today is Saturday. Or Sunday, I'm sorry. We are all in the lockdown. We want to stay here and spend this time. So you can call into the studio. Call in and share this wonderful precious moment. It's our day. It's not just because, you know, the ancestor was born or came back in this physical. It is for all of us. It is a call to our royalty to go back to the great Alkebulan, the great Alkebulan, to know our names again. We need love. And like I told you, I'm the goddess of love. I know why I came. I opened the gate for love. And if you know which ancestor you came, which gift you bring, you have to bring it and share it with your people. Ever since I was born, I just love any. I've never known color. I've never known. If you ask even my German brothers and sisters in another color skin, I call them, we're all Africans because we know that. But they just in another skin because we all came from Mother Africa. And I've done big projects with them. We've hosted 16 editions of International Africa Festival for Arts and Culture in Germany, bringing at least 30 to 50,000 people in each edition. That has been our journey here in Germany with my small family. And we passed through the eye of a needle to put our culture in a country and a people like German, if you know what I'm saying. So you know how much the ancestors have been with us. They've roasted us. You can ask Nyesha. She's also a daughter here. It is not because they hate us. No. It is because they're proud of their culture. They preserve it with every touch. Germans have a saying that they say, what a German doesn't know, they don't eat. So if a German doesn't know you, they don't even try you because they're so in love with their culture, with their language, with their traditions that they so focus, and that's why they are great. And I think our journey here was to learn that and bring it back to our broken people. That was my journey. How come these people love themselves so much, love their culture, and even still go to get our own to enrich themselves? So that was the moment of truth, to learn how to embrace my own, how to love ourselves so jealously, how to love everything about us, our language, our food. A German doesn't eat any kind of food. Open all kind of African restaurants here. They will come for tasting. Yes, they like to taste, but they're not going to own it. So that's the same spirit that I think we are bringing. We have to love our food. When we go to other Chinese restaurants or whatever restaurant, we just go to taste for diversity, but we love our own first. They've never given up their culture, their traditions. They celebrate what they call here the Oktoberfest. It is the biggest beer festival that takes place in München every October. But because of the pandemic, these events are not taking place, even our own festivals, right? But if you go what they brew, they wear what they know. They call it a dendel. It's their traditional outfits like our own. From the kids, and if you know, millions of money, millions, sorry, of euros they get only during that time of Oktoberfest. It's the biggest in the world. From Brazil to Haiti to everywhere, people fly in every year just to wear that dindle and to drink the German brew. What if we would have that? That is our dream. We're going to have the biggest kingdom fest where people would come and they would drink a palm wine all over the world, because we've been brought to see how others have built civilizations out of our own, how they broke us, learned from us, use it, and they are strong. So I know that my journey here was for that, to see how a continent or a country that divided and broke us come out to be the strongest with a powerful currency. And I went through that eye of a needle, and I know it so well. And so we're taking back this knowledge to our people to learn the same way they learn from us and build their civilization. It is our own term. Yes, we do say they don't have anything to learn. We don't have anything to learn. Of course, sure. We have to learn one thing, how they love themselves and work together. That is something we need to learn. And on this day, that's the present that I'm giving to all of us. We have to learn it like they learn as civilizations. We used to come and sit and say they learn everything from us. They stole everything from us. But how can somebody steal something that you already had and now you're left with nothing? I think the only thing that they stole from us was that they broke us. And if we get that our strength back through the love that we have, nothing is going to be above us. We're going to build great kingdoms of the United Africa. This is it. Loving ourselves is that passion. So we're going to start preaching the gospel. I know when we say gospel or the ministry of love, it sounds, people just go back to the same way of religion or whatever. Yes, we're going to use those religious institutions that we have to transform ourselves into love that is unbeatable. We're going to cherish one another. We all heard it, but I'm just giving my own while we are waiting. When we say we are the Lion of Judah, when we say we are the first frequency, when we say love was made through us, I am what you are. That is the Ubuntu. So why do we fight? I want to dedicate this day to Ethiopia. I'm dedicating this moment to Sudan. I'm dedicating this moment to Southern Cameroons, my blood, my people, where I come from. I want to dedicate this day to all the conflicts on the continent. Let us put down the weapons that we don't even create. Let us just come together and love ourselves and hug ourselves. At least our four eyes are alive. If you don't have it, activate it. And this was mine that was given by the Embo Kingdom that sent it to me on this precious day of mine that I see here. And from now, I'm going to carry on. So as you can also see, from today, I've been given also the helmet and this crown from my people from Southern Cameroon. And that is what I would from today be carrying on. This is the crown from my people from Southern Cameroon, you see. And this is the four eyes from the kingdoms of the Embo that was sent to me by King Bongane. And then I also have the royal cowries in my hand that I got, that was sent from the kingdom of Ghana. You see the royal cowries? Yes. So you can see that. And the combination, sorry, of what I have representing the warriors and the queens of Kenya, you see this on my necklace. And if I tell you this necklace was given to me by a German daughter who also I adopted, has a deficiency syndrome, and she did this and gave it to me at the present at the festival, a German, a white. And so, yes, everything that we have to pledge our authority for love. Even if we come here and we share opinions, we do it all in love. And to all our leaders on the continent, I know you will watch us. I know you're watching us all the time. If we have been here all the time criticizing everything that has been happening from the African Union to the leadership on the continent, if we've been hosting, sorry, all the guests that have been here speaking directly, it is out of love that we all did that. None of us had any intention to sit at your place because we know how hot and how hard that seat is. We never have looked after that, but we have looked after your lives. We have looked after your dignity, after your value, after your pride. We have nothing. We're just your daughters and your sons that have been abandoned. And we're tickling your conscience every day to think, to get back your memory if you had lost them, to know that we are here in the desert, drowning, and our hands are up, just waiting for you to pull us out. Please drop down those guns. For whatever reason, for whatever price, we've paid it enough. Be it in the Southern Cameroons, be it in Ethiopia, be it in Sudan, be it in Mali, be it in Burkina Faso, be it in Uganda. It is time, and the time is now. And it's only love. As we walk into the United Kingdoms of Great Africa, we know only love. We're going to build that civilization, and we'll open up the gates to even the fallen ones that we all call our brothers that enslave us. We'll open that gate. It is our time. I want to thank all of you. Yes, thank you. Soto Warrior, you say it looks like that of South of Zulu crown. Yes, of course, because we are one people. We are one people. It's the same. I just said I got it from my people, but it's the same. We love all of you. King Leo Wright said, yes, that is it. Ashe, Soto Warrior. We are all one kingdom. Whether it was made from Southern Cameroons or was made from the Zulu land, you can see everything is the same. Thank you. Hello. Thank
Hello.
you.
Good evening, Dr. Susan, Dr. Sue. Hello. I'm not saying too much now, but I just want to say thank you for being there, taking the lead, going forward, doing the sacrifices, and commit to Britain. Thank you for remembering down in the Caribbean, especially so much. All the years, we're just some places 5 hours from the continent. Some places 5 and more. But it's in many years we've just been out there like this, not so much connection or activities together. Thank and continue to bless you. We love you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, our brother from the Dominica. You've been very supportive, particularly on the conference saying Africa. You are bringing all your people home on that platform. I see your work. Thank you so very much. When you just came on that platform, Conference Africa, you said, what can I do? And I said, just look at the kingdom and its applications, and you can share it. And you started doing that job. Thank you so much for your support as well.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ashe.
Appreciate your work.
We also appreciate you. Good night. Bye. I don't know. Yes, Agnes is asking, are we still on? Can I still join? Yes, of course, you can still join. Like I said, we're waiting on Mama Bello, who said, please don't go. Don't go. I am coming. And we're going to give a little bit of time again. And we see other people asking, can I still join? Yes, of course. If you're watching me, you can still join. The studio is open. The link, you have it. Yes, go ahead and join and be a part. Yes. So thank you. That was just the ancestors. It was just not me saying these things. It just comes as you know that we have to go back home. And it is the time, like we said, 400 years is over. And he said, if we know his name, Sunini Nanini, Tata Zambe, call him whatever. If you know his name, then you answer the call and be a part of the kingdom. No one is going to go hungry in the kingdom. None of us. No one is going to die of diseases anymore. No one. None. There's never going to be words that we have learned out of the kingdom: poverty, diseases, wars, catastrophes. No. In the kingdom is the place where we are sharing love, eating what we cultivate, supporting one another. That's not going to be all this other. That one is gone. That world is over. We know it. And there's no place like the kingdom, like your heart. No place. So please, I thank you. Queen Iris said, thank you so much, beautiful Queen. Thank you. Thank you too. Thank you so much, Queen Irene. It's been a while. Where have you been hiding? Kofi is also asking the same thing. Where have you been hiding? Where have you been hiding? I've been seeing you here. Okay. No envy. Yes, Hazel Eugene. No envy. There's going to be no envy anymore. We're not going to be talking about brokenness. We're not going to be talking. So we have to leave. We have to go back to the kingdom. And we have to open the gate for everyone. Teach, learn, cultivate, embrace in that home. That is it. We've looked for all the solutions. You know it. I've been sitting here close to 2 years, every day, every evening. Naisha, Patrick Kasarim, Tumi and Iya, and all of you that have been in this family. We've been receiving all kind of guests. They've taught us everything that we need. It's time for us to move. We're not going to sit here anymore. We'll be meeting here every evening, of course, and just having these kind of conversations. I cannot wait to have Baba Wade novels. I can't wait for him to actually tell us how we can get back what they stole, the brains, what he is fighting for. And like I told you, he's the best psychologist, Black psychologist, known, proven. With the wife, they're doing an amazing job, the king and the queen. I got to discover this family only through your support. It's the same thing like Baba Jeffrey Leonard and the wife. Amazing people, elders that we have. How could we even not know their names? Even when we lost elders like Dr. John Henry Clark and the others, Baba Ronoto, but all of them, how on earth could we not have even known them? Look at the jewel that we all had, that we never connected. Baba Smalls, Baba Kaba, Baba Reverend Shock, all of them. Wow. How come? Right? So we have it back. We have it back, and it's our time. We're going back to the kingdom of Embo, to the United Kingdom of Great Africa. So I think if we are not going to have Mama Bello today, probably she would join us as we continue this journey. We just open up the gates today, so we're going to be receiving, all. Like Baba Moponga is saying, he's going to come. All of them are going to come this week, and we're going to continue this journey of royalty, of going back with one objective: love. If you don't have that access of love, you can never make it to the kingdom. You see why we were broken? Hatred, jealousy, ego. Ego is the first. And if we to let down this ego, you have to be so humble, you cannot even imagine it. Doesn't matter what the tons that you have. We've been so focused on materialism, me, myself, and I want to get this qualification. I want to get this position. I want to ride this kind of car. Nothing wrong with that. The kingdom has everything for you. We've been talking about, divided homes, broken homes, children left on their own, going back to worship all the things, everything. The Creator allowed us to test this all. What is it again? Now you see we're saturated. We don't even know what to do again. So at this point, when you don't know what to do, what do? You go back to your Creator, to Him alone that made us, whether black, purple, white, brown, whatever. Go back. And the only gate that is open to that is love. They don't need to teach us that. We never were taught that. You just know it, that I'm not supposed to hate. I'm not supposed to break one. I'm not supposed to amass the things that you go and leave it. So I want to thank you. And I think, yes, we'll be rounding up. Thanks for all your support. Thanks for your love. Thanks for everything. And we see ourselves tomorrow. I know we'll have to apologize to Mama Bello if she's in Haiti and you know the time out there. So we will continue the conversations tomorrow. Keep in touch, and I wish you all the blessings out there. I know some of you is still afternoons and you still have a lot to run around and do, but I also don't want to leave without giving a shout out to Afro Cancer. Africanza actually made a beautiful poster and they said they're dancing to our celebration today. Thank you, all of you out there. Anyone that shared a thanks, gratitude, remembering us, you just did it to yourself. So thank you. We see ourselves tomorrow, same time. Bye-bye. All the blessings. Tuku pamoja Afrika. You are watching the Pan-African Daily TV with Dr. Susan Tata. The Africa we want. Unity, consciousness, our culture, our spirituality, our history. One Africa for Africans worldwide. Motherland's calling its diaspora home. Join my voice. Join my team. Join my campaign. Campaign 21 hashtag 1 million subscribers on the Pan-African Daily TV YouTube. Be a volunteer. Apply now. Be the new Africa.